Look what Jesus says to them in Mark chapter 1, verse 17. Then Jesus said to them, "Come, follow me, and I will make you become fishers of men." Jesus called out to them to come. That word come just means come hither. It really means that. I looked it up. Be my disciples. To follow him means that he will construct or manufacture, build something powerful in your life. And I like even what it says in the New Living Translations, and it says that, "And I will show you how to fish for people." Now there's 4 powerful points here that I want you to see that you can apply to your own personal life. We see here that Jesus doesn't call the disciples, they were simply ordinary people, living an ordinary life, working their jobs and having their families. And Jesus calls out to them. Which, number 1, write this down, ordinary is okay. Jesus calls ordinary people. Aren't you glad? That gives you and I hope. If God can use them, if he can use them in their dysfunction, if he can use them in their discouraging time, in their weaknesses, in their frailty, he can use you and I. I love the fact that God calls ordinary people. Amen. In your simple life. You may look at yourself and say, "I'm not a very talented person. I'm not a very gifted person. I don't have a lot of abilities." They were ordinary people living very simple lives. They were common people without credentials. They didn't have status in the world. And Jesus met them as they labored as common people. Jesus didn't call them because of their success. He didn't call them because of their talent, but he simply called ordinary people to himself. Ordinary is okay. Will you look at the person sitting next to you, tell the person next to you, say this, "You're just average." Come on, tell them, "Yeah, you're just average." Don't let that upset you, okay? I am not average. I'm above average. Ordinary is okay because God specializes in taking an ordinary person, living an ordinary life, a simple life, a quiet life, and he will do awesome things in your life. He specializes in taking ordinary people to fulfill a calling. You have been called by God to do wonderful things. He wants to use you. It's not what you can do yourself. It's what God can do through you. Amen?